Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to another episode in the hat crafting video. Now first off, I just want to say there's going to be a few extra hats in the items that I'm giving away from this. Last time I did a giveaway there was like 6 people who for whatever reason, maybe they just didn't check scrap.cf, but they didn't claim the hats from the giveaway. So there was 6 people, one of them was like a villain's veil and stuff, all of them were crafted by me. But nobody, well 6 people didn't accept them, so those are back in my backpack and they're going to be given away in today's hat crafting episode. So the link to the giveaway will be down below. The password for the giveaway will be hidden somewhere in the video. Don't post the timestamp or anything like that in the comments because I'll just remove it and I don't know, probably block you from commenting because it gives an incentive for people to actually watch as opposed to kind of click on the video, enter the giveaway and leave. So I'm going to be crafting, I think I've got about 56 refined, 55, so I guess I can probably craft like I don't know, around 15 or to 20 hats, somewhere in that region, I'm not too sure. But yeah, also I'm gonna I mean we could just start right away. So the total profit will be up in the top right, or yeah, the total profit will be up in the top right. I kind of stopped doing that recently, but I guess I'll implement it again. I've started doing different editing stuff as well, so if you guys are a fan of that, like the new transitions, the new text animations, let me know and I'll start implementing them more. And without further ado, let's get straight into the crafting. So the first item we're going to get is the Combat Medic Crusher's Cup. I can't imagine this is worth a lot. So obviously this is a Medic exclusive hat. I think that's pretty obvious. It's like a slanted version of a team captain almost. It's got that kind of similar silhouette. But it's pretty cool. It's got like the Medic logo and the Team Fortress logo in the middle. But overall, it's just not something that I'd use on my Medic loadout. As we go on to the next hat, have they changed that? They've definitely changed that refined noise. I'm not sure when that happened, but that's definitely changed. The camera beard for the spy. Again, it's not something I'd use personally. Wait, what's it? Oh, okay, the bandana, that makes sense. It's literally just a beard with a camera hidden in it. It's not a very convincing beard. I'll go as far to say that. But yeah, again, I just can't imagine myself using this. Pretty cool item though. Why don't I have a knife equipped? I guess I'll put the pruning machete on. Yeah, one thing I want to say as well. The only reason I'm actually able to do these crafting videos is because on stream, like when I stream, I normally stream like once or twice a week. You guys kill it with the refined donations, so I had a bunch of refined saved up, and I'm just putting them into hat crafting to give back. So the next item we're going to get is the Delinquent's Down Vest, which isn't bad. A pretty popular scout cosmetic. It's this like gilet, I think they're called, which is like a sleeveless body warmer type coat with a white t-shirt underneath. It's a pretty cool looking cosmetic. It used to be quite expensive. I'm not so sure if it is now, but yeah, pretty cool item, man. Let's go on to the next one. We're 44 refined deep now, so we've got 43 left after this. We get the stereoscopic shades, which is a pair of sunglasses for the scout. It's these like old 3D type glasses that you used to get in the magazines. Like, I don't know if any of you remember that or get the reference, but they used to be like little magazines that give away the toys, and sometimes a toy would be like 3D X-ray glasses, when in reality they're just those glasses with the blue and red shades or whatever they're called. But anyway, onto the next craft. We get the well-rounded rifleman, recently made all class. My backpack's an absolute mess. I'm going to need to sort that. We'll take a look at it now though. Used to be a sniper exclusive, now can be worn by all classes. It's this kind of cap. I mean, it's really that basic. Doesn't look too bad. It's a really basic cosmetic, quite subtle, so I can't imagine it's worth a huge amount. But yeah, man, pretty cool cosmetic. Let's go on to the next item we're going to be crafting with 40 refined deep, 37 after that. And we get the Flip Trilby, which is a scout exclusive hat. I mean, it's a trilby, it's exactly as pictured, so this is really cool. I really want to get a Scorching Flame as one of these. That's like, for some reason, this in Scorching Flames and Burning Flames has always been an unusual I really wanted. I just never went out of my way to get one, and I'm not really trading at the moment, so I can't. But I mean, hey, really awesome cosmetic. I'll put the maxes back on, and we can move onwards with the episode as we go down to nearly the halfway mark, man. We're getting pretty close to it as we get the Stout Shaco, which is a soldier exclusive hat. I believe we've crafted these before in the series. I'll just show you how it looks now. I put on the well-rounded rifleman. Yeah, man, that's all it is. It's this like red. I don't know how to describe it. It kind of reminds me of like the marching band, I guess, is like the correlation that I'd make as we go on to the next one. Some of these hats there's just not a lot to say about. Like, they're really basic. Hopefully we get some not. Ooh, the nose candy. That's not so basic. You never really see this used. It replaces the like face region of the pyro with this like clown face paint and this red nose that's been like stuck on with plasters. Really cool looking cosmetic though, definitely. I mean it doesn't look out of place in my loadout, to be honest. It really doesn't, but I'm going to stick with the last breath that was also donated to me on stream. Let's go onwards and upwards though into the 28 refined mark as we get the flared Frontiersman, which is an engineer trouser cosmetic. Take a look at how they look now. It's these like flared trousers with this cool little western type belt with the engineer wrench pictured on it. Pretty cool looking cosmetic, but again, just don't think it's going to make it into my loadout. I also love how it says fabricate headgear, and a lot of the time it gives you miss, because I just find that quite funny. We get the leftover trap, which I believe could be a bit expensive. I'm not 100% sure though. It's this like beard for the heavy. I mean, it's pretty basic, man. There's not a huge amount to say about it. I prefer the Allfather personally. I also have a black painted leftover trap as well, which does occasionally get the light of day, but apart from that, not really a huge use for it. Of course, I don't mind if I make profit or not in this crafting, because all the items are going to be given away as we move on to the next one, the Russian Rocketeer. This is a, I believe it's a Robo cosmetic. Could be wrong in saying that. It's, wait, what's it clipping with? What's it conflicting with here? No, it's not. So it's not conflicting with the last breath, it's not conflicting with the Sub-Zero suit, and it's not conflicting with the beanie. I guess I'll take them all off and see if I can use it then. What? I'm so confused right now. Oh. I have genuinely... Do I take the duck journal off as well? Oh, the thermal thruster. I'm a moron. Okay, so because I had the thermal thruster, I couldn't. So I guess I'll take the thermal thruster off, put the shotgun on, and yeah, it goes on the pyro's back. It's this like rocket, I guess. That's really all there is to say about it. It's the Russian Rocketeer. It kind of looks like a space station. That's the type of vibes I'm getting from it. I'm gonna put my other loadout on because I feel out of place when I've got my pyro looking different, basically. So the last breath, the beanie, and burning beanie, and the Sub-Zero suit. So there we go, that's that out the way. Let's move on to the next item that we're going to be crafting. 22 refined and 19 refined left after this, so can we get something decent? Hopefully we get a good pickup. The Noble Amassment of Hats level 100, that's pretty sick. Level 100, I know there's a few people in the world, I don't know any specifically, that pay extra for that. All class hat, I'm sure you've seen it. I had a scorching one for the longest time, but I guess I'll show you it anyway. It's this like stack of hats. It's the modest pile and then this top hat on top of it, but nonetheless pretty cool cosmetic. As we move on to the next one, 19, 18, 17 goes in, and we get the Chromate As Conscience, which is, I mean, that works. It's these like a little buddy that goes on the front of the pyro. I don't think it matters what cosmetic you're using. Nonetheless, pretty cool though. I'll take that. Of course, I'll take that. I'll fabricate the next item now. I mean, hopefully I can get something really expensive to give away to you guys. I'm not sure. This might be expensive. The Shogun shoulder guard. I know a few people use this. It's like this metal kind of, it doesn't really go too well with the cold snap coat. But yeah, man, it's like this kind of soldier vibe. But there's also a collar that I can't really see because I can't move with this HUD. I can't move my character upwards or anything. But nonetheless, pretty cool cosmetic. Does go into a lot of more serious loadouts, especially with items like the Killer's Kabuto and stuff. As we get, I swear this is a regular thing. Like, we craft at least one of these every episode. We get the Texas 10-gallon. It's like an essential engineer's hat. It's very prominent. I know a lot of engineers who use this. Yeah, man, it's just a really basic hat. I think everyone knows and loves the Texas 10-gallon. If you've ever traded, you've probably seen an unusual one before. They're so common, man. We get the Troublemakers tussle cap, though, as I said. Very much like the Texas 10-gallon. It is a really kind of common cosmetic. It's got different styles. It's got 4 different styles, actually. I think a lot of people use the oldest school because when you paint it, you can kind of see the 2 different tones. But nonetheless, pretty cool looking cosmetic. Of course, everything's going to you guys. So it doesn't make a huge difference to me if it's expensive or not. As we go on to the next one, we get the Dough Puncher. Now, this is a cool cosmetic. I mean, it's like this kind of baker. I mean, it's pretty obvious with the name, but it's these like baker vibes. It buttons all the way up, and then it's got this red kind of scarf tied around the neck. Pretty cool looking cosmetic. Actually goes kind of well with this loadout. So if someone happens to win both of these, then you've got yourself a loadout. So we go on to the final craft, because we don't have enough refined. We needed 2 more refined if we were going to craft another item. But we get the Bonk Boy, a nice item to end it on. The Bonk Boy is a misc, not too expensive I don't think, in non-unusual form, but it's these like it goes around the eyes. It's just a cool cosmetic, especially with a tussle cap. Actually, that's a pretty cool loadout. I think I've just made the most generic scout loadout. But guys, that is just about it for this video. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks again for watching, guys, and peace.